Welcome to another weekly analysis of E-Mini futures. We're looking into the S&P 500 index futures. Saturday, May 20th. Looking into the week of May 22nd. As of now, I'll start with the monthly, and I have put few levels already there, and we'll draw more levels. On the monthly, I want to focus on the big sell-off. I have been talking about this for a long time, about this breakout and the confirmation of the breakout, and that's what I was going to focus here, is that big bear channel we have confirmed above that, and we are now moving sideways. This is a weekly, so we are moving 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, almost 7 weeks on the sideways. And I want to put a level here, and I have already mentioned that levels are zones, so I will come to the 41-44, but pretty much you can see between the weekly range it is 40.76 and 42.18 as of now. It's important to break this 4200 to 42.18 definitely, because once we break that, we are next going to this level here, and this is the weekly one. And if it breaks, definitely going to take a long here. Now that's what it's been doing, just moving sideways. What happens when things move sideways? So if things just keep moving sideways, there has to be a breakout after that, and that's our breakout trade. So you can see here an example of that. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 weeks of moving sideways almost. Yes, there are some long sell-off, and then it breaks out. If it breaks out, you know that's a breakout. You don't take a trade there. If you could wait, right? So that's how many weeks more? 1 2 3 4, and then you can take a trade there when it touches back that breakout zone. So if it breaks out, we can wait and take a trade. But I'm a swing trade, more of a weekly swing trader, and hence I would like to take a trade of at least going through this kind of a trade. I would like to take a trade in the daily ones. So let's go to the daily one and see what's happening there. So pretty much here, if you could see classic, the retest of the daily one, that's where I actually took a trade, and I actually had a very good trade on that one, and it moved sideways for many days and then went up. So I had talked about this trade last week, and now in this way, if you can really see, is it forming an M, which it did not. So that's not an M. It broke out of that level and it confirmed on the daily. Now it's coming and testing that level, so I want to put a level there, right there. So 41.85, right, is the level. I did an intraday trade from this 42.23 to 41.94 area, and it was a pretty good trade. Now as it is heading down, and we can look from an 184 hourly, if it's any difference, you can see that it is actually retracing back, but it's in the 4 hourly. This is 1 4 hourly. It's broke out but did not confirm, and hence heading down. So I am on a short-term basis biased towards the short, but there has definitely been breakout, so I will be doing smaller position size when I am doing short, full position size when I'm going long as of now. So why is this 41.44 important? We'll talk about that later. One more area that is important here is this area right here. And if you consider this whole area in the 4 hourly as one single area, then what's the retracement here? So the retracement is that 50 level, 41.73 and 61.8, and that's again the golden area. That's where I put one, so it matches our levels also. When I remove this, I'm going to jump to Y41.44 and come back, and we'll see gaps. So let's go to the futures market profile. This is 90 days, and let me zoom here. If you can see here, it's that 4076 it broke out, tested, that's what we're talking about. But look at these multiple days here, 1 2 almost 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 days. That area, that 4130 to 4144 area, is a fair value the market really considered as a fair value, and then broke out from there. And then it formed another level here, that 4118, tested that and sold off. Hence, there is not much volume profile in that side. There's one here where the fair value was being forming, and then another one is here, right here at 4170. That's where this 4163 comes, and I'm going to move that to be a little bit more precise right there at 4169. And 4185 is still there, but I would like to see the price touch 4169 and break, and definitely this 4130 to 4144 area is a very, very strong support area. And if we break that out, then we are heading down. And let's go back to our simple chart and figure out where are we heading down. And we'll go to a daily here, and we will remove that. So that's the gap here we're talking about, 4094, and there is another gap here at 4006. Well, these gaps get filled some point of time for sure. This one's gonna get filled, but as of now I need to see confirmation below those areas that I was talking about, the 4130 area. I will definitely be shorting big time, full size, if it goes below and retests and confirms from there. I am in a short. Next week plan is to maintain that short and see if it retraces back, and so hence I want to cover it pretty quickly. I'm not going to wait and let the market dictate what would be my next move. That's my plan. And if I see in the real time or the regular trading hours there is a strong support in that 4160 4140 area, I may take along to see again if it retests that 4200 area. And if the price hovers from the top, comes from the top and hovers in that area without a sharp rejection, like you wait for 15 to 20 minutes, if it doesn't reject but just keeps hovering for a day or so, that means sellers are in control and they're just taking out any long orders, any buy orders, they're just eating it up, and I will reset my bias at that point of time. That's the plan going into next week. As always, keep your stop losses tight, your losses small, and your profit at large. Thank you.